All right, hundreds of people have surrounded Downing Street in London to demand Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu be arrested for war crimes. He's in the UK for talks with Prime Minister David Cameron. Pro-Palestine protesters blocked the road. They were opposed by Israeli demonstrators. A petition for Netanyahu to be arrested has been signed by more than 100,000 people and must now be debated in Parliament. And our reporter Faith Orr joins me now. And Faith, you were, of course, at that protest. What were people saying?
Well, that protest was arranged in response to the petition that you were just speaking about there, which has gathered about 180,000 signatures now. It's calling, as you said, for Netanyahu to be arrested for war crimes. They say that he is directly responsible for the bombardment of Gaza last year, which killed more than 2,000 Palestinians. More than 500 of those people were children. And in contrast, 73 Israelis were killed, mostly soldiers. So the people outside Downing Street were there to support that petition. Now there was a much larger group of pro-Palestine than there was the Israeli demonstrators. Quite a significantly larger group, I have to say. I actually couldn't find the Israeli demonstrators to start with, but they were less noisy, just less in number. But I did get a chance to speak to both groups, and the Palestine, what they were saying is that they're there, they don't think that David Cameron should be welcoming Benjamin Netanyahu into the UK. They say he's a war criminal. They say that these crimes have been recognised by the United Nations. Now, the government says that as a visiting head of state, he is immune from any criminal jurisdiction. Now, that is the same reasoning that South Africa gave when they didn't arrest Omar al-Bashir earlier this year, Sudanese leader, when he was called for the arrest by the ICC. So that's the same reason there. Now, they also say, the protesters, they also say that he's likely to do an arms deal when he's here, and they don't want that to happen. On the flip side of it, the people that were there to support Israel, they say that the ones who were on the Palestine side of things, they weren't protesting against Netanyahu. They were protesting against Israel as a state. They said that they didn't have, they feel like Israel shouldn't have the legal right to exist. So they were there to make the point that the Israelis couldn't demonstrate for themselves. So they were there to support that.